Okay, as far as your question about prayer is concerned, so multitasking during prayer is not allowed. Even it's even the case that within Jewish law, if one were to even be sitting while doing the Shemona Esrei, the 18 blessings, that as opposed to standing, that they would have to redo their prayer. The reason here is that, number one, prayer on a basic level is one's entire being seeking to engage with God. That the idea within Judaism is that there is a hair's breadth difference between the physical and metaphysical, and that the physical expression of metaphysical ideas is not just another category. We're not just dropping the word meta in front of that it's vital for the individual to act out his belief so that he will be able to more deeply dive into the metaphysical. So there's a bi-directional revelatory aspect between these two things. So you are, in some sense, every time that you are going to pray, prayer, as you're a grammar guy, to be mitpalel is a reflexive verb, meaning you're doing it to yourself. That prayer is a type of self-meditation where one is trying to dive into the deepest part of himself and declare as an objective truth those things within prayer are absolutely the most important things in the world, without question. And going through the 18 blessings, it's kind of hard to argue that, in terms of the relationship of God, agriculture, health, security. This is basically a very poetic version of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Kind of hard to dispute that. So, given that the goal is to go into oneself, the idea that one would then be doing alternative external actions is really shattering this journey of going into oneself, is really tearing a person apart. While in the one sense, they are trying to become more attuned on a cognitive, emotional level with these ideas, but their body is doing something else, running, jumping, climbing trees. So there's a division of a human being in doing this. Now, on a deeper level, tefillah is in place of sacrifices to Hashem. In sacrificing, we are in some sense, by sacrificing an element of our autonomy and allowing a being to be above us, this paradoxically enables an individual to transcend himself and actually rise above himself. So by subjugating yourself, you're actually rising above yourself. And that every action, where to stand, where to sit, how to say, the posture one takes, even the types of clothes one wears are all symbolically vital. They're in some sense meditative anchors that allows a person to effectively and in a sophisticated way dive into themselves in a way where they don't get lost in their own subjective personal experiences, that they are able to be tethered to objective truths, and at that point be able to connect and achieve this sort of paradoxical transcendence.